shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalker, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what said that you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. And today we got some brothers that's hanging out with each other. We got some new tech that's coming out. We got a Mech Tech Warrior that's coming out. We also have hardware that they claim is selling, but that lie detector says that is a lie. Come on, Craig. How you get fired on your day off? I'm just saying, stuff isn't moving like you thought it would. And you can't lie. You can't cover the sum with your thumb, man. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It is what it is. You're going down the tubes. You're circling the drain. I'm watching you, and it's looking disgusting, but you want to act like you're not. And you are. But let's get into these topics. It's going to be dope. There we go. There we go. So it's King David ILP on Twitch. Everybody got to know this is where we go. This is what it's about. This is where we at. Friday shows will be done here. So the XNWO, Xbox New World Order.
Oh, hold on.
All the games will be here. Support your boy. Everything's going up. If you didn't know, now you know. So let's get it. All right. So somebody said I was lying yesterday. The PlayStation 5 Pro pre-orders went live this morning at multiple retailers, and it hasn't sold out anywhere, despite places like Best Buy previously claiming that it may have sold out fast. It didn't. This thing is not selling, and dudes thinks that I'm making up stuff. No, the 30th anniversary edition sold out of the Pro. I don't know if the 30th anniversary sold out of the Slim. But again, nobody's buying it. It's available on Amazon, it's available on Target, it's available at Best Buy, it's available at GameStop, it's available at Walmart. It's available on Sony's site itself. If dudes think that I'm giving you false information just to push a narrative, I'm actually not. I'm just actually telling you exactly what's going on. If it may be hard to fathom that people don't have $700 in these economic crisis times right now. There's other things in the world that's going on that somebody would take $700 plus for a hobby, especially if they can get the base console and they don't see the difference in the consoles, right? They don't see the difference in either one of the consoles. So you're not going to be readily willing to spend X amount of dollars. And for some people like myself, like an enthusiast like myself, I see the differences and I understand it. But trying to talk to a casual about frame rate, resolution, and stuff like that does not matter. All right, so this is actually, Jay Wood, 2010. I hate to use you, bro, to be honest with you, to eloquate my point, to get my point across. But dudes will honestly think that me personally, because I have a lot of inflammatory comments towards Sony and PlayStation, that I'm going to be disingenuous with my articles, bringing it to you. Listen. This is an Xbox channel. I do bring you Xbox stuff, and I do have a slant towards Xbox. I'm telling you my bias off the rip, but I'm also telling you that this thing is not selling. And this is a greater sign of what's going on wrong with Sony. The last couple of games hasn't sold. The last couple of peripherals and hasn't sold. This console is not selling. This is a greater sign of something going wrong over at Sony opposed to something going right. I would really like for you guys to start taking a deeper look at the conversations that you're having with people that are around the circumference, around your orbit that you're talking to, that are telling you stuff that just is not true. Okay, so again, this thing is not selling. I had 5 on pre-order. I got rid of 4 because I thought I would be able to make money off of them. I got rid of 4 and kept 1 because I was always going to keep 1. You got to understand, this is rough, but this is real. So you wanted a new God of War. And Sony said, hold my beer. We're going to give you a remake and a remaster of the first trilogy. The God of War collection, they're talking about, the head of the 20th anniversary, that they're going to be doing a PlayStation 5 version of the game. I don't know if it's going to be an actual remake, but God of War franchise has something of a revival in the recent years thanks to the success of the 2018's God of War and following God of War Ragnarok. However, the franchise began its life years before, with titles such as God of War 2, God of War Chains of Olympus, and God of War Ghosts of Sparta releasing in the early 2000s. That's the God of War that I am, with and that I like, right? So again, if they're going to actually, do a new one. They said despite the popularity, the remasters only ever happened on the PlayStation 3 and they made God of War 3 and it made its way over to the PlayStation 4. However, it seems as though a remastered collection to celebrate God of War's 20th anniversary may be in the cards. All right. This is the Kratos that I grew up with. Do you see this Kratos? That's the Kratos that I champion, not the sad dad simulator, the one who walks around taking care of kids that's not his own. This cinematic Kratos, to me, these David Jaffe made games was the reason why I had a PlayStation. It was the reason why at that period of time I was a fan of the console and what the console brought to the gaming space. It brought edgy, it brought rough, it brought testosterone filled games that were egotistical, maniacal, and a little bit flamboyant when it came to delivering what the other consoles couldn't deliver. And, I purchased a Vita, I purchased a PlayStation portable, PSP, all of that stuff to play my favorite God of Wars. And, from, the PlayStation 2 and, PlayStation 1 and stuff like that. But, yeah, man, yeah, please, make them over again, do so. And I will honestly, support what you're doing. I would be there, for that. So hopefully they do that. That's one remake. I'm a little bit biased. That's one remake that I would be looking forward to actually playing, right? That's one remake I can actually say to myself that I'm interested in, or remaster, or however they get the chance to do it. I'm in for that happening. So let me know in the comments below, are you interested in them remaking or remastering the original PlayStation God of War, the Greek mythologies, instead of this Norse mythology that they're currently on now? Do you want them to finish the Norse mythology with the last entry into the series? I never finished the Ragnarok, so because I'm saving it for my PlayStation 5 Pro. Let me know if you did. If you didn't finish it, or you did, and it ends there. Maybe it ends there, and then they started off anew, because I heard it was supposed to be like in Egypt or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this franchise, but I don't want the Kratos that they have now. I want old Kratos. This Kratos is fat, tired, and just not my Kratos. And I just want a new Kratos, to be honest with you. All right, so Windows Central and my guy, Jez Gordon, finally has to talk about this. I think he talked about this earlier. A report claims that the Xbox is pulling out of the Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern regions, and now Microsoft has responded. A new report suggested that the Xbox is planning to exit Saudi Arabia, leading to a widespread speculation about the total exit from a wider Middle Eastern region. What you need to know. I love when they do this because they give you cliff notes on what you need to know. Agua, okay? Recently, prominent games journalists in Saudi Arabia claimed that the Xbox is planning to exit the country with potential implications for a wider Middle Eastern region. Microsoft has been battling rumors about this commitment to the Xbox console platform since it began announcing previous consoles exclusive like Indiana Jones and Sea of Thieves for the PlayStation. In a statement provided to the Windows Central, Amin Silverman, who leads Xbox Consumer, said that Xbox devices remain available in all currently supported in regions, specifically noting Saudi Arabia. So as long as the sun shines, there will always be rumors of Xbox imminent demise. Sorry. Again. Alas, it seems like the new Xbox end continues, at least for a slightly bit exaggerated people. Listen, you're going to hear that Xbox is going to remove themselves from Japan. You're going to hear Xbox is going to remove themselves from Middle East. Xbox is going to remove themselves from Europe. Xbox is going to remove themselves from all over the place. You're going to keep hearing these things. The fact of the matter is Xbox software services is up 80-something% year on year. Now you're going to say hardware is down 60%. Hardware is not down 60%. Hardware is down 40%. They added an extra 20% on because of the Surface. If you looked at my video, I explained exactly what it is. I'm not minimizing hardware being down. But if you notice in the marketplace, hardware is really just not selling. And if you're going to say that, well, PlayStation has no problem with selling hardware, their whole model is built around that. And they're trying desperately to get out of that model that's built around hardware sales as a metric that pushes the industry forward. What you want is MAUs, you want services and software, and then you want hardware to be bringing up the back end of that. If you solely represent it on a hardware basis, then you're going to find yourself coming up short in a lot of these conversations at some point in time, especially when everybody's moving to digital and you're trying to be needed across the boards. Again, this was a non-starter. It was something that I just wanted to go into and have the conversation on. Imminent. Okay, good. All right, get off my back. I said it, imminent. All right, get out of here. But again, if you was looking for high energy when it comes to stupidity, I can't give you high energy when it comes to stupidity because I understand now, and I guess I'd never understood it before. The IQ of a lot of people that's online is that of a doorknob and a potato. So that's the reason why a lot of people can get these kind of conversations pushed into these areas. And then you're having high IQ people talk with low IQ people or interact with low IQ people. And from a distance, you can't tell who's who. So this was stupid. It was a non-starter, but if I don't talk about it, people are going to think that I'm biased. It's called Xbox Frontline News, you idiot. Of course I'm biased. All right, hold on to your hats. All you Mech Warrior fans, this is it. Mech Warrior Clans is coming to Xbox Game Pass day one. All right, this news is brought to you by William Diego. Woo-wee. Now, it's going to be also available. It's going to launch on the PlayStation 5 and the Series X and S consoles and PC, Viva Steam, and Epic Game Store. Mech Warrior clans. While retaining the Mech Warrior designation represents a transformative step forward in the Mech Warrior franchise, Mech Warrior 5 Clans linear campaign will be an evolution of gameplay and storytelling in the Mech Warrior series, experienced from the perspective of the clan Smoke Jaguar in the pivotal conflict known as the Clan Invasion starting in the year of 3050. Mech Warrior 5 Clans follows Pariah's 2019 hit Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries, which was a campaign-based, open-ended procedural experience selling more than 1.5 million units with a concurrent 9 on very positive ranking on Steam. From there, more and more users get a chance to play it. 7,500 to be exact left reviews. Mech Warrior Clans features a captivating and intricately crafted story that immerses players in the conflicts of the clan invasion. The campaign takes place across a variety of planets through stunning, meticulously designed biomes where immersion realism is baked into every detail. Handcrafted maps, so you're not getting AI procedurally generated maps. Sorry, Starfield, didn't mean to take a dig at you, but for everybody that likes Mech Warrior has been around for a very long time, and I knew a lot of guys were asking, I think Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, first of his name, to actually, bring back Mech Warrior in some form or fashion. I used to be huge into mech games. I'm really not that much into mech games at the moment. But again, if Mech Warrior is your jam, Clans is coming out soon, and it looks kind of fun. Listen, you remember that big rig that you had all these buttons, and it had levers, and it had like the drives, hydraulics, and that thing, my boy had it, and I forgot what game it was for. But I brought a Jaguar console for Iron Warrior, something like that. But listen, if mech games is your jam, this looks like one of the ultimate type of mech games. God bless, have fun. But it's available and it's coming soon. Well, it will be available and it's coming soon. This is the place where we save money. So if you want to save money and you want an Xbox Series Elite 2 controller, it's down to the best price of the year right now. It was $180. It's down to $140. You can get that at Walmart or Amazon, And the best Elite Core 2 deals is down to $116 for the blue. The white is $115, and red is $96. Are you serious? Red versus blue? What do you do? Blue is worth more than red? On God and them. I don't know what's happening, but we need to get to that. But hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how we do it over here. I don't even know what they got to do with this. But I know what we got. We got deals. So if you need that controller, go get that. Oh, I saw Silent Hill. That's why I said that. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. Get them up out of here, King. You know what we do. We run it up on them bums. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Why is that, King? Because it is what it is. And it's always going to be what it is. Until it's not. You heard me? Ooh. Inscription is up and inside Game Pass. Let me tell you one thing. One thing that happened to me last night. So last night, my wife was downstairs with the grandkid, and I'm upstairs by myself alone inside the room, and I'm getting ready to lay down and I'm going to sleep. And I'm saying, let me go check and see what's on Game Pass. So I hit this button. I hit to see, and Inscription was there. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me check it. Inscription. Oh, that look cool, right? Okay, cool. All right, cool. What is it about, right? It's a horror game, and it said Inscription is a deck building role like no other, featuring a dark twist with a mix of animal, mutilation, and horror. It's available now on cloud, console, and PC. Also, it is not a day one title on Xbox. Game Pass tiers above cores have access to it too. That means standard, console, and PC, and Ultimate can all enjoy this frightful puzzle. As the game describes itself from the creator of Pony Island, which had me dying, and the Hex comes the latest mind-melting, self-destructive love letter for video games. Inscription is an inky black card-based odyssey that blends the deck-building roguelike escape room style puzzles and psychological horror into the blood-laced smoothie. Bro, let me tell you something. So I'm upstairs, right? So I put it on and I'm watching the trailer, I'm watching whatever. And then it ends and my screen goes black. What a time for my Xbox to freeze up. I'm like, what the hell? I'm sitting there because it ends on some horrible stuff. If you see the trailer, go to your Game Pass, go click on it. It's creepy within itself. Bro, had me tripping the whole night, man. I'm like, I'm tweaking, bro. What's happening here? Oh, God, I reset my Xbox. Boy, don't be coming here with this crap. Oh, Monday, we got the Jets versus Bills. Get the Bills. Shout out to the Jets. But, yeah, very light on news today. We're getting ready tomorrow. To play all the games on Twitch. That's King David, ILP at Twitch. I won't be playing this. I'm going to tell you right now, this is spooky as hell. Horror is happening right now, and Grand Theft Auto seems to be a willing participant. I don't know how the hell Grand Theft Auto 5 is still churning out stuff, but hey, they're actually doing it. Check it out right now. Cemetery Survival, Grand Theft Auto. And one of the games that I'm highly anticipating, the last game for my Switch, is the Nintendo Mario Brothers, I think Bros or whatever it's called. But I've always liked the Mario RPGs when the brothers like teamed up. Then that came on my DS. Like, yeah, Mario and Luigi Brothership. So it was on my DS, and I always thought it was fun because you got a chance to play with the brothers, right? In collaboration with each other, opposed to just Mario or Luigi. You always got a chance. They do tandem moves, and I want to see what the story is about. You see them talking to Connie here and Snootlet. This is, I don't even know how the Switch is pulling this off, right? Look at it. That tells you it's not about the horsepower that's under the hood. It's about the developers and the ingenuity in using what you have to craft a great story and use gameplay as the MacGuffin, right? And you don't lean heavily on what the hardware could do, like ray tracing. You don't hear them talking about ray tracing and frame rates and resolutions or anything of that nature. What they do is they're bringing you a great game with a dope story, with a family that you grew up with, like, you know, as the brothers, and just showing you more aspects of their world. I think, and this has always been it, but look how graphical it looks. Look how incredible it looks with just the know-how. And it just seems that Nintendo, like I've always said, has always found a way to push the industry forward. And NVIDIA always felt to me like a step ahead. Like, doesn't their hardware really last? This is crazy. Look at this. Why aren't more developers using this level of ingenuity? Look at that. Ice versus heat. Ice versus heat. This stuff is incredible. I can't wait for this. This is going to be my last probably title until the Switch 2 shows up. But again, it just shows you the longevity and everything. They got every ounce of power out of that Switch. And if you're a Nintendo person, please let me know, what was your best title during the reign of the Switch? I'm honestly going to tell you, I'm going to say, and this may be controversial, but I honestly believe the Switch is their best console they've ever made. And I know you're going to say, well, why would you say that, King? Because it actually gets a chance to play a lot of their old games, their older games, like with the online and stuff like that. This has been a culmination of what Nintendo was able to bring into the gamer sphere And it's a real good look at the DNA, if you will, of Nintendo. The Switch, tell me if I'm wrong. And I had every Nintendo console. Every last one. I had the Virtual Boy. I had every Nintendo console ever made. Famicom. I even had the Famicom, which had the floppy disk. All right. I had everyone. I had the printer. I had everything. Please, let me know if I'm wrong. Tell me what is your favorite Nintendo console, and I dare it beat the Switch. I honestly believe the Switch is their best console. Hands down. And I've had all of them. Let me know. All right. So we made it this far, and it's a wonderful day. It's Thursday. It's Friday Junior. Because we know tomorrow, Friday, is fight night. Xbox Frontline News. Fight night. Now, listen, I need y'all to go over to the Twitch. Make sure that you be subscribed there. I'm going to stream it out. All the live streams will be on Twitch. We'll be talking in the Discord. We'll be on Twitch. We'll be there having a good time. I'll be streaming. We'll be on Twitch. We'll be talking. It won't be live on YouTube. The YouTube is over. You're messing with my algorithm. I can't have that. But you saw all the stuff that happened today. And tell me what's going to be your final Switch game. Or tell me that, the Switch didn't never appeal to you. You were too strong for the Switch. You too rugged. Tell them, like, you like COD. Nah, that Switch energy sucks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like playground energy. But you're like Astrobot. Make it make sense. I'm just saying. But listen, this is part of the video. If you liked anything that you saw here, please hit the sub button, share it out, hit the notification bell, bing, 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 to let you know that I drop videos daily. And Friday, I do a live show on Twitch. So every day, Monday through Saturday, live videos. Not live videos, but videos drop. And I'm in the chat. I'm talking to you guys. I'm having fun. I'm watching a movie or a show about myself, talking about games that I love with the people that love to talk games with me. And we're there bugging out, having a good time. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how we do it over here. We're going to run it up on them bumps. That's just how it is. That's how we do it over here. So we already know that the Saudi Arabia stuff is a lie. Stop talking about it. Let's move on. We also know that the PlayStation 5 Pro, it don't sell. Let's stop doing it. Let's stop talking about it. But if you're into that new headset that's coming out, it's coming out this month, go check it out. I doubt I'll pick it up. I don't know. My son needs a headset, but he needs a couple other things. But let me know what y'all doing for Halloween. You already know who I got to be. I got to be Show Enough. Show Enough. Kiss my Converse, Bruce Leroy. Yeah. Who's the baddest? Show Enough. Who's the meanest? Show Enough. Who's the dirtiest low bro doe that's down for the show? Show Enough. Now just all I got to do is get the Jerry curl wig, the big shoulder pads. You understand? We're going to make that happen. But I'm going to take that logo and I'm going to throw it around Dragon Ball Z Sparking. Because y'all come for the king. Y'all better bring your A game, because I'm going to fight to the death. And I'm going to tell you, try to play the Game Pass.